food prices are not going back to normal. If you've felt that quiet shock at the checkout line, you're not imagining it. The same cart that used to cost $120 now costs $180. Meat is up, produce is up, even basic pantry staples are climbing. And the worst part? You still have to eat. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to lower your grocery bill fast. Not with extreme couponing or complicated budgeting tricks, but with simple, practical changes that reduce your dependence on the store in the first place. Because the real solution isn't chasing discounts, it's reducing exposure. Let's talk about the problem first. Most families are trapped in a reactive system. Every week you go to the store, you pay whatever the current prices are, you adjust a little, maybe you switch brands, maybe you buy fewer snacks, but overall you're still completely dependent on outside supply chains. When fuel prices go up, food prices go up. When there's drought, food prices go up. When there's panic buying, shelves empty fast. You have no leverage. And here's the deeper issue. Groceries are a recurring expense. It's not like buying a phone or a couch. You pay for food every single week for the rest of your life. That means even a small reduction creates massive long-term savings. If you cut $50 per week, that's $200 per month. That's $2,400 per year. Over 10 years, $24,000. So the real question isn't how do I save $10 today? It's how do I permanently reduce my food costs? Now let's develop the strategy. There are 3 levels to lowering your grocery bill fast. Level 1 is optimization, meal planning, buying in bulk, cooking at home, reducing food waste. These absolutely work. If you're not doing them, start there. Plan your meals around sales. Stop impulse shopping. Track what you throw away. This alone can reduce your bill by 10 to 20%. Level 2 is substitution. Instead of buying everything pre-packaged, you shift toward raw ingredients. Instead of expensive snacks, you make simple alternatives. Instead of constantly buying herbs, you grow them in small containers. These shifts give you another layer of savings. But here's where most people stop, and this is where the real opportunity begins. Level 3 is production. If you can produce even a portion of your own food, you break the pricing cycle. Think about it. If lettuce goes from $2 to $5, but you grow your own, yours doesn't change. If tomatoes double in price, yours don't. If fish prices rise, but you already have a system in place, you're insulated. This is the key insight. The fastest way to lower your grocery bill is not chasing cheaper stores. It's creating an alternative source. Now, some people immediately think, that sounds expensive. Greenhouses cost thousands. Hydroponic systems need electricity and maintenance. And yes, large commercial systems can be expensive and complicated, but smaller, compact food systems exist that are designed for regular households. Systems that combine natural processes, soil enrichment, composting, and fish-based nutrient cycles into a self-sustaining setup. These systems don't require acres of land. Some work in small backyards. Some even adapt to limited spaces. The concept is simple. Nature already knows how to produce food efficiently. When you replicate that closed-loop cycle where nutrients feed plants, plants support other components, and water is reused, you dramatically reduce waste and cost. Instead of constantly buying fertilizer, you generate nutrients naturally. Instead of watering inefficiently, water circulates. Instead of buying certain foods weekly, you harvest them fresh. And here's why this lowers your grocery bill fast. Because the upfront investment replaces recurring expenses. Let's say you spend a few $100s setting up a small food production system. If that system reduces your grocery bill by even 30%, it can pay for itself within months. After that, it's savings. And the savings compound. Another overlooked benefit is stability. When supply chains tighten or prices spike, your cost remains predictable. That peace of mind alone is valuable. Now, this doesn't mean you'll never step into a grocery store again. It means you shift from total dependence to partial independence. And that shift changes everything. Instead of buying every vegetable, you supplement. Instead of buying all of your protein, you offset part of it. Instead of fearing price increases, you're buffered against them. The mistake most people make is thinking they must go all in or not start at all. That's not necessary. Even producing 20 to 40% of your own food can dramatically reduce long-term expenses. Here's the deeper perspective. Food inflation is unpredictable. Climate issues, transportation costs, global instability, they all affect what you pay. You can't control those factors, but you can control how exposed you are to them. And the fastest way to lower your grocery bill isn't just saving money, it's reducing vulnerability. When you produce part of your own food, you're not just saving dollars, you're building resilience. You're stabilizing one of the biggest recurring expenses in your life. You're creating leverage. So let's summarize. First, optimize your shopping habits. Second, substitute smarter options. Third, begin producing even a portion of your own food. That third step is what separates temporary savings from permanent reduction. And if you're serious about studying or implementing a compact, low-cost system that's designed for regular households, one that combines natural nutrient cycles and doesn't require expensive infrastructure, I've placed a detailed breakdown in the description. It walks through how these small-scale systems work and what's required to set one up properly. If lowering your grocery bill fast is the goal, learning how to create your own supplemental food source is the logical next step. Because once you produce, you reduce. If this gave you clarity, subscribe to the channel. We break down practical ways to increase self-sufficiency, reduce expenses, and stay ahead of rising costs. And check the description for that resource. It'll help you understand exactly how the system works and whether it fits your situation. Lower your dependence and the grocery bill follows.